Okay, so got the helical gear apart. It was a lot more trouble than I would have liked getting all these bolts out. This whole thing on this face side was rusted. Like, as you can see, this is pretty bad. And really not much I can do on the seal surface except for clean it, which I did on the lathe. I went ahead and resurfaced it. I just took just enough off to get rid of the rust. As you can see, there's still a little bit there, but I had to do that because all these bolt heads were broken. I couldn't drill them, and so I ran them down. When I first surfaced it, I was able to see exactly where the center was on each of them because they were all broke off, and they're hardened steel bolts, grade 8. So then I tried to do an easy out in them. When I drilled them, that didn't work, so I ended up putting them on the mill and running a 7/16 plunge mill, and basically plunge milled every single one of them out to 7/16, which is what you would use. I'm sorry, 5/16 for a 3/8 tap. And so I ran the 5/16 plunge mill all the way down. The plunge mill means that you can actually use it as a drill. It's actually has a relief on the bottom and not a center. The center is actually a cutting edge. Some of them actually will have a hole like this in it, but the end mill that can do plunge cutting actually runs all the way across. Has a cutter, runs all the way to the center, and allows you to plunge cut. Anyway, so that's what I did, and then retapped. So this took a lot longer than what I would have liked, but this is I don't know, probably $1,000 gear assembly. So I've got it to where we can work with it. I'm going to put some OSPO on this rust and convert that and then get it cleaned. Again, same thing on this side, but this side isn't as bad as you could tell, but we'll get it cleaned up a little bit more. I think we have them salvageable. The next time this thing is not going to be able to be rebuilt. Inside the body, you can see there's rust as well in there. So I'm going to put a little bit of OSPO. The other thing I have to do is, you can see down there, those 3 little divots, they're actually raised. And my concern is those wore out that seal on the piston. They shouldn't be raised. So that's actually these 3 bolts here that bolt this body on. And in the manual for this particular rotating assembly here from Helax, or however you say it, these people here, they say that that's actually not supposed to be protruding, and they are. I've put an indicator on it, and it shows that it's raised a little bit. So the piston without seals goes past it fine, but we're going to smooth it out just a little bit, enough to where it's not raised at all, and then or just less than what it is, and then we'll put it back together. There's timing marks. If you look, you can see, probably not really well, but there's a dot there and a dot there on those gears. So if you follow them down and see at an angle down there, when you line up this gear, which is the piston, you're going to line up. I've got to get the lighting here. There's one there for the inner, which is on the actual shaft, but I'm looking for, where are they? Ah, here it is. That one. So that gear is going to be lined up where when they come up, those gears will be in between. That one dot will be in between those 2 dots. And then the same thing on the piston over here that goes over center assembly. So seeing where it's got to go here, and you can see those two there, right there. So you're going to line up this one gear right here at the bottom. When we go to line it up, you'll follow it down, and that gear is going to line up in there. And then hopefully, I was off two gears, but let's see. There you go. Oh, one more. So that's the timing. That's where they need to be. And then on the outside, this other one will be lined up, which is right there. That one will be lined up on the body. Anyways, that's so that you actually get the full rotation stroke, and then get your basket to rotate properly. So anyways, this was a little bit more than I would liked it to be going into it, but we're saving some money by doing it the way that I did. So that is all. McDiesel Rehab out.